In this tutorial, I want to show you how you can use ArcGIS Online's GIS analysis tools to explore proximity and to count up the number of events that happen near another point or node and so forth. So if you have an ArcGIS Online organizational account, you can use ArcGIS Online's analysis tools. There are two ways to get to the analysis tool. One, you can click on the option up here that says Perform Analysis. Or you can go down to your layers. So for instance, for this one, we're going to look at how many battles in 1861 occurred within 25 miles of the Union or Confederate capital, because that's often something that's discussed in textbooks and when you're teaching the story. So go ahead and click on the Perform Analysis tool. And then here, notice there are a lot of different options of how you can analyze data. We're not going to go into all of those here, but there are a lot of different tools that are worth checking out. For this one, go ahead and click on Summarize Data, and we're going to do the Summarize Nearby. So summarize or count up all the points that happen nearby another layer, and that's really where you get into the power of ArcGIS Online. It's more than adding map notes and adding layers. It's interacting with those data sets to reveal patterns. So let's go ahead and choose Summarize Nearby. And we want to make sure that, one, we're choosing the layer that we want to measure distances from. In this case, it's capital cities. Then we want to find out which layer do we want to summarize or count up. And in this case, we are going to choose all battles. But it's only going to use the battles that we have already filtered for 1861. We want to know how many battles happen within 25 miles. We need to change the distance to 25 miles, and then we can go ahead and keep step 4 and step 5 the same, but notice there are options to create percentages and so on, and each one of these tools here allows you to click on it for information to explain what these steps are for. Let's go ahead and give our layer name a unique name, and let's name this one Capital Cities 1861, and then underscore, and let's put in our initials to make sure it's a unique name. We've already created a folder for our results, so let's go ahead and change our folder to the Civil War Results folder. Then choose Run Analysis, and when you see the okay, it looks like I've already got mine named that, so that's what will happen if you have yours named that. So go ahead and we'll add a 2 there. Now we're going to run the analysis. And what you will notice is that you get a little spinning wheel, and I call that the happy wheel. If it's spinning, it means that it's crunching the data, and it's going to return the data for us. And we wait. But remember that this software is communicating with a server probably in California, and so it does take a little bit of time to communicate, process the information, and return it back to our computer. Okay, so we'll notice we have 2 rings that show up here, and the rings show you the 25-mile ring around Washington and the 25-mile ring around Richmond. And so what's nice too is you can visualize what is 25 miles and what does that mean. You could perhaps even increase the buffer or summarize within distance. So let's find out our information by choosing the layer and then choose Show Table. And notice that it tells you that in 1861 2 battles happened near Washington D.C. and none happened in Richmond. So as you work your way through this activity, you'll do the same steps for 1862, 1863, 1864, and 1865. And what you'll notice is that these patterns reveal themselves for the capital cities. You also run the same process for looking at the role of the Mississippi River Valley and the system of those rivers. So that is how you can summarize within and use the buffer tool, and then to count up the points that fall within that location.